Hello all, it is Monday, and this is the video about how to write an introduction paragraph for a visual analysis. And you will have to write one by Wednesday, and that is a homework grade. I also added something in, and it should not take a lot of your time. Some of you have already completed it, but in an email, I asked if you could respond to me saying that yes, you still plan on taking the AP exam, or no, you're not going to take it this year. And I have had a lot of feedback, but I still need everyone's because it's a process. I have to send it to Miss Barfield and all this stuff. So I'm going to attach this document. And if you could please write your name, either yes, you're taking it, or no, you're not. And do this by Wednesday for a participation point. I need to send this out, so have the discussion with your parents, figure out if you want to take it. Watch my video that I sent in an email describing what the new AP exam looks like, and then please have this done. That really helps me get things done because I have a lot going on, as I know you do as well. Okay, so here we go. What is a visual analysis introduction and what does it look like? So I keep referring to this as very similar to a rhetorical analysis, and that definitely applies with the introduction. So I've included some bullet points of things that you can include and then things that I don't want you to include in an introduction. So as always with an introduction paragraph, you will go general to specific. Some people like to talk about the advertisement business in general, like why do people even have ads? What's the purpose of it? And then go and down more specifically and talk about the specific example that you have. Also, if you pick an ad that's kind of like a global issue or something that everyone can relate to, like that they've seen before, like cigarette ads, abortions, gun control, just the bigger concepts, you could spend some time in the introduction talking about that topic in general and then go down and more specific talk about the advertisements. Another thing that we do with rhetorical analysis is that we talk about the SOAPs: the subject, occasion, audience, purpose, and the speaker. The subject, now for this one, this is something that you can do, but if you do choose to do that, please make it brief, because this is also what I don't want you to include. If you just talk about the subject, if you just talk about what is visually in the advertisement, that's not effective because I can visually see it, so there's no need to go into great detail about what's in front of me. So yes, bring up the subject, but don't spend too much time on it. The occasion. Some will not have this because there might not have been something that just happened for them to promote something else. But let's say, like for example, I just got an ad in an email that said, "You be the Tiger Queen," and it was about like clothing and I don't know, something from a website, shopping place. And that ad the occasion was because of the ridiculously stupid show of Tiger King that just came out. So that would be considered an occasion. Audience, who is the intended audience? Is it like everyone, or is there a focal group? Now, if it is everyone in general, don't spend too much time talking about it because there's no need for that. But if it is a targeted group, then I would say why that's important and why that audience is the target. And also for this, where is it located? In a magazine, billboard, was it on TV? What channel was it on? Because that could be about the audience as well. And then we have the speaker. So this, like I've said before, speakers, no one's talking in the advertisement, but it will be the company or the producer or the creator, someone who generated the advertisement. You can consider that as the speaker. Now, I put the purpose last because you need to wait and do this within your thesis statement. Also, you're not going to have, well, you have time to do that, but you're not going to need to go through all of this stuff. I just want you to see all the ideas and then apply it to whatever ad that you're picking. So with your thesis statement, you definitely have to include the purpose. Now, we've talked about what an open thesis statement is and then what a closed one is. An open thesis statement, you're leaving it open, but you're still saying your position. So your position for a visual analysis is saying is it effective or is it not effective? So you could say, this advertisement by so-and-so tried really hard, but it was not effective. I mean, of course, say that in a better way, but that would not be listing the points out. A closed thesis statement is saying the reason why that this is effective is because of W, X, Y, and Z. Or if you're just focusing on 2, then you would say because of the text and the color scheme. So you're listing out the devices that you will eventually talk about in your body paragraphs. That bothers me. I'm just going to do that. Okay. And then I said already what not to include. Don't just describe everything in the ad. That's pointless. Okay, that's what you do for an introduction for a visual analysis. Here's your assignment. I would create a new document and then upload that, but you'll see the examples on the second page. You're going to use one of the 4 visuals that you've analyzed and you've done in the charts. So 3 of them were the ones that I gave you to analyze. One of them you either talked through, which I loved those videos, by the way, or you did the traditional on a chart. Or if you don't really like any of those and you want to go find another one, a new appropriate ad from anywhere, and use that one. So here's what you have to do. You need to insert the ad into the document, complete a SOAPs, and then write the introduction. It should be around 100 words. That's the assignment. Here are some examples. Post the ad. Now, to move the text around, have it in that middle part, because then you can move it wherever you want to go. It's this middle one here. So you post the ad. Here's me completing the SOAPs. And here's an example. I did not write this. This is an example of an introduction. Now, I don't mean to sound rude to the person who wrote this one and this one, but I don't have that many examples on my computer because all my papers are printed off and turned into me. So these aren't like super fantastic, but they have the right idea. Again, this one's not the requirement that you're supposed to have, so it's 30 words short, but I still wanted to give you the example. And then this one's 20 words off, but still, so they're there. Look at them, but show me, how about this? You be my example for next year. Make it so great that I will definitely want to use it. So ad, SOAPs, you write your introduction, have the word count listed here. And then, yeah, so you just do this one time. I'm just showing you 2 different examples. Okay, so you're just doing one ad, and that's going to be done by Wednesday, and it will be out of 5 homework grade. Okay. So please write an introduction by Wednesday and upload it. Complete the AP exam status sheet, which you just have to type in your name, and please do that by Wednesday. Okay, goodbye, y'all.